Well, let's get more analysis from Enes Bayrakli, who's a Director of European Studies at the think tank SETA, and he joins us now from Berlin. Thank you very much for joining us here on TRT World, Enes. So we've heard just early on there from the Interior Minister Seehofer and also the Justice Minister Lambrecht briefing the media, and that there wasn't very much background really to what they had said, but he did say the wing of far-right extremism is very big in Germany and is on the rise. Why?
This is a very long history with the far-right terrorism and the far-right groups in Germany. And unfortunately, for a quite long time, this threat has been ignored. And now we are seeing that it has become something very urgent. And because of this attack, now some politicians are talking about taking it more seriously. But this threat has been known for a long time. Many books, reports written on it, on this. Many think tanks are working on these far-right groups in Germany. But unfortunately, as I told you, I mean, up until now, all the calls to take this threat seriously fell on deaf ears. Now, I think what has to be done first, some urgent measures has to be taken. And one of them is, the first one is these far-right groups should be monitored more closely. And the second one is a much deeper problem, which is the institutional racism in the German security apparatus. So now and then we see that the far-right groups members, some of the police or the security and intelligence and even in the army, some arrests has been made in Germany. And unfortunately, this goes very deep. And we have seen this with the NSU case. More than 11 people have been killed during the course of 10 years in Germany. And all these, I mean, the court processes, it took so long. And at the end,
Enes, you know, you said they haven't taken it seriously until now, but it's not the first time in Germany we're seeing far-right sentiments and far-right motives. We've seen it before. We've seen attacks on mosques and also on synagogues. We've seen it actually and also in everyday life as people who live in Germany, especially we're talking about 3 million Turks who live inside Germany. I live there myself, and I've seen racism as well, especially in the Bavaria region. But looking at those sentiments, what is really the underlying issue here, though?
I think one of the reasons, I mean, one of the underlying issue here is that we should name the problem in the first place, and which is that the main motive behind this attack, the ideology is anti-Muslim racism. So, and the politics and media, they played a big role in the spread of anti-Muslim racism and all this rhetoric. So when the politicians in Germany, they say Islam doesn't belong to Germany, when a politician says migration is the mother of all problems, then this has some repercussions in the society. And of course, some far-right terrorists will take on this issue and then he will carry out an attack. I mean, now it is portrayed that it's a lone wolf attack and he had some psychological problems. Of course, if you dig deep, you could find, I mean, lots of psychological problems with many terrorists. I mean, at the end of today, who can kill, I mean, innocent people on the street, I mean, or bomb civilians or kill even babies. So these people have obviously psychological reason, but why they are targeting certain group of people? Of course, this has an ideological background, and also they are affected by the hate speech and the poisonous atmosphere, especially in the media. So unless
Well, that was Enes Bayrakli there. We've just lost him there, but we were talking on the latest shooting in Germany.